Grizzlies look like they are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
It's stolen by Vucevic. James wide open. And the three off target. And here are the Grizzlies now. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Now here's LeBron. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Tatum. Great D that time from James. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
He's tried to remain upbeat about their performance this season, even though they have not played at the level of the elite teams in the league. He said the effort's been there, we just haven't gotten the results we've been hoping for. They continue to try to find answers. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Top Giddey. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. In the corner, Tatum with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. The 3 from LeBron. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Tatum with it. Now defended by McCollum. Healed with the bucket. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And here is Giddey, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. James outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Here's Vucevic. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Count it.
And Giddey thinks he's out. They're playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the three-pointer, GA, has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Here's Highland. Pass to Beasley. Off target from outside. And here's McCollum for three. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And, Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Highland. Passed a little. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen away. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Lots of intrigue around Nasir Little and how it is that his game is going to evolve since entering the league. He's consistently worked on developing all of his abilities, shooting, defense, rebounding. The sky's the limit here.
What a performance. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Thunder trailing by 4. On the wing, Harris. Here's LeBron, and he converts the layup. James has got at the opening field goal of the second quarter for Oklahoma City.
And one of the league's best rebounders, when he really wants to get the ball, LeBron James can get in there and get his hand on it.
Beasley with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passes. David, thank you. James on the follow.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Diallo. Memphis moving it around. And another miss by Memphis. And they're trailing by 3. High post Cousins. Outside Westbrook. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Here's Highland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And Harris wide open. He shoots offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Tatum. The tray. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now Cousins. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
There aren't many times that I see DeMarcus Cousins shading away from contact. In fact, just the opposite. He enjoys it.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Giddey. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
McCollum left side. In the corner, it's Harris. McCollum, no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook. It's McCollum on the wing. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. McCollum's got 11.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And stolen by Williams. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Williams. And it's McCollum in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Williams with a clean look. No good from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Right side, Westbrook. Over in the corner, Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. No good on that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A dunk by Achua.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
On the wing, Williams takes the three. It's hauled in by Achua.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 8-point game. Westbrook, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And Vucevic, no good on that.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Memphis, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's Harris, off on the layup. Westbrook with the steal. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis. Headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Thunder trailing by 7. And here is LeBron. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And they continue to control the glass.
Tatum with it. Now defended by McCollum.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the rejection by James.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Nice shot by James.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
Took him no time at all on that one. Tatum's got 22.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, the coach has confidence in C.J. taking that shot, and so C.J. has confidence in making it.
Pass to Giddey. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Good D by McCollum.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Giddey, no good. Oklahoma City trailer. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Harris, right side. For the lead. That shot is off. Inside. Achua. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
The Grizzlies have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Precious Achua taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's James, and Capella sends it back. Giddey with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Oklahoma City, they had just 2 free throws and 5 attempted. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Beasley. Hits the 3-point bomb. Beasley's got 8 points.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Down low. Vucevic with the bucket.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Here's Highland. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:37 left to play here in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Here's Highland. Beasley outside. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
And he nails the third. Here's Westbrook. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. That's tipped. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. On the wing, Harris. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Highland. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? Live from a Bennett. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Highland. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. Pass to Poeltl. It's stolen by Jones.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. It's Jones on the wing. From deep, Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Diallo. Pass to Highland. Little with the ball. And it's Little finishing it off.
And Nasir Little making that look easy.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jones, no one around him. The Thunder with another miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Good on the 3-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Back to White. And Jones has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
To the middle. Here's Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
That's a good decision by Nasir Little, especially when operating in the pick and roll. Just be patient.
Goes up on the wing. Tries again. Right wing. Here's Highland. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. Now Cousins. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to McCollum. In the corner, it's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Outside, White. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there. And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And it's White missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Achua. The kick out to Tatum. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. Pass to Giddey. Shakes him. Tatum drives in. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Hits it from three-point range.
How about Tobias Harris coming through? Critical shot there.
Pass to Giddey. Healed outside. Memphis moving it around. The offensive rebound. Back to Giddey. Here's Tatum. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. To tie it up. Out to White. McCollum outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to McCollum. LeBron with it. Covered by Hield. For Hield. And they double up James. Tatum looking around. Takes it in, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy really just stepped up.
They kick out to Hield. There's the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Outside Tatum. Doesn't go that time. James with some nice D. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. And here's Harris from the arc. Right between the eyes. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Guys, your thoughts?
Not sure they have enough time for a catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan.